Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? I actually got a really, well, kind of a late start this morning, and then I tried to help somebody get into something this morning. Tried to help a trader, and was not able to get my stuff set up for the 9 o'clock trade. So I missed it. So I missed the trade. I don't know if it was a winner or not. May have gotten close. Could have also may have stopped. Well, I don't think it stopped out. It either hit target or it's still in it. Let me take a look and see. Still waiting for my Ninja Trader to come up. You're still in it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I missed it. Okay, let's see. So the short entry, I would have gotten in at 954 and a quarter to go short. Joe, is that somewhere what you got going on? Yeah, okay. Yeah, this should hit target. I hope. Let's. I'll try to walk through this with you guys. I'm not in this trade, but let's take a look at the 1 minute, which will give us some kind of indication. Because we've got this engulfing bar that we're on the bot. We're getting real close to target. Joe, just pop in and let me know when we hit target. Unless it already hit. I don't know. Not yet. Oh, Mitch, you're in this trade too? You're in it? You got in it? So what's target? Like 950, was it 941 and 3/4? It should have hit target. It should have already hit target. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So winner for you guys. Perfect. All right, super. All right, nice way to start the morning. Let's see. So it went like 12 points against you, right? Pretty much. If I look at it. So it went like almost 48 ticks. 48 ticks against you. So we went halfway through our stop, but still hit target, which is good. All right, cool. All right. So let's quick roll call. See who's here. Richie, good morning to you. Joe, good morning. Obviously, we've been going back and forth. So, John, good morning. Beth, good morning to you. Koos, good morning, or good afternoon. Actually, you're in Europe, so afternoon for you. Mitch, good morning to you. Obviously, Trader Bram, good morning. Yeah, Koosh, I missed you guys during the overnight too. I actually could not. Well, I tried to take a little nap before, and I just couldn't wake up, which is a good thing because the trade actually ended up being a loser. So, so I'm actually glad I did not wake up. Miguel, good morning to you. Iria, good morning. You win 9, you lose 3. That's good. You're trading at, what is it, 66%? That's not bad. All right. So we get ready for the 9 o'clock. Need to get my stuff set up for the 9 o'clock trade. Okay.
Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted. Order canceled.
Okay. So unfortunately, if I look at it, the 9 o'clock trade is not really, the 9:30 trade has not really been all that great lately, if I look at the numbers. The 9 o'clock trade has been really good, but the 9:30 trade, not so much. And let's see, what is it about it that is failing us? All right, let's take a look and see, make a little bit of a change here and see what that does. Yeah, it's just it's the way price action's been in the morning. There's nothing we can do about it. Even if I try to change some of the numbers, it does not work all that great. I'm just changing some parameters on here and changing the numbers, but I'm not seeing anything anything too great. So here's something that's really interesting. Let me see. Well, here's something that's really interesting. And again, we always need to try to make adjustments to adjust to market conditions. So here's, well, let's see. You guys will get a kick out of this. Let's see what this comes up with. Oh, that's just bizarre. So even though yeah, it's still not great, but just interesting. Okay, so let me show you what I've got. So the way we run the strategy now, here are the numbers. Not great. Okay? And this is for the last 30 days. Now we've had these losers. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losers in the last 6 trading days. That doesn't help us at all. Okay? So we got this to look at, which is interesting. All right? So it's actually not trading well at all. And this is for the 9:30 session, the 9:30 open. Okay? So remember these numbers. Now, this is for us taking the longs only. Watch what happens when we change this to shorts only. It's kind of interesting. Because don't forget, the 9 o'clock, that's a short only strategy. So this is what it looks like if we're doing shorts only. The problem is that the risk is still, we're in drawdown just as much as we are in profit, but the equity curve looks a little bit different. Now, we took a little bit fewer trades, but it's kind of interesting. So just by merely taking shorts only, we're at $2,800 profit for the month. Same time frame, right? For the last 30 days. We take shorts only, we're up almost $3,000. If we took the long only, we're down $3,000. What do you guys think about that? That's kind of interesting. And that's just the difference of whether you just take a long or a short. Now, if we take them both, so you think, well, why don't we just take them both, longs and shorts? So if we do that, and here's how I basically came up with all this, right? To go with the shorts only. If we do both, this is both long and short. The problem is that your max consecutive drawdown is $6,000 and you're only $782 in profit. The equity curve looks something like this. Not very attractive, right? So you're taking a lot more trades during the month. And then this is what I was looking at. I was looking at this right here, the shorts only. So if you do take shorts only, this is where you're at. This is where we were long only. So long only, we're trading literally at a negative profit factor of, anything less than 1 is not good. So actually 1.2, anything less than 1.2 is not good. And so it's 0.7 profit factor for longs, and it's almost 2 profit factor for shorts. Now, if we look at the numbers for the 9 o'clock, the 9 o'clock trade are just like insane, right? This is how we've been doing for the 9 o'clock session. So this is the 9 o'clock trade. Since the beginning of the month, since for the last 30 days, we've taken 11 trades, haven't lost a single one. And that's what our equity curve looks like. So the 9 o'clock trade seems to be the trade to take. This 9:30 open can go either way. It's a toss-up, right? So might make some changes and adjustments and look for something different at 9:30 and just focus on the 9 o'clock. What do you guys think? Hey Phil, good morning. Yeah, the 9 a.m. obviously that's I'm not taking that one off the table at all. I'm kind of, I mean, disappointed. It is what it is. I'm disappointed that I missed the trade today because that usually would have been my one and done, and then I would have been okay for the day. No, the setup itself, it's not the problem. It's the market conditions. So yeah, in the past, the trade worked really well. So like before the tariffs, talk back in the beginning of April, this thing was on fire. And then after the tariffs, when the market started, going completely haywire, um, we actually had to make some adjustments and to adjust to market conditions, and it just did not work. So that's why we always have to keep adjusting this thing and trying to figure out where we're at. So, all right, well, let me get ready for this morning. All right.
Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted. Order canceled.
Okay, so what we did here, whoops, is we switched it over to micros. So instead of risking $1,000 to make 1,000, the way we had it before with two minis, we're risking $100 to make 100 with two micros. So we'll try that for, smaller accounts. Good morning, Trader Hawk. How are you? All right, so we've got just about another minute and a half till the market opens. Let's take a look and see what we got going on here. See if we can figure out where this might be going. Well, you can tell we're kind of like in this upward bullish momentum since yesterday. Like the market right after the close, it just like shot up. I'm not really quite sure what happened. I don't know if there were any kind of earnings or I don't know what was happening yesterday. But the market did, this was right at the close. This is right like during the 350 algorithm. It just started shooting up. So it started here at 4 o'clock at like 19,575. Oh, Microsoft earnings came out yesterday? Okay, well that explains it. So 19,575, and we're up like 400 points from yesterday. Yeah, 315. So and then if we look at the overnight, let's see. Here's our low right here. So the market just opened. Our low is here. Our high is here. We're trading in this range. What's our 15 telling us? 15's trading downward right now. Yep. So it like spiked up 18 points and now it's down a little bit. So Oh wow! Just like I didn't even realize. I'm just looking at. I mean, I was looking at price action. I'm looking at price. We broke 20,000. That's interesting. So we're back up at 20,000. So this is from 8:30 news we had this morning. So if we look at this wick kind of ruined it for us on the news, because otherwise this was moving nicely downward, and then it did our little retracement, and this bar now is creating the H pattern for us right here. But the problem is this wick right here kind of ruined everything. So if we want to look at it, we could have done this for an H pattern, right? And then it reversed. But now that this opened, it's putting in like the H pattern again on the, if we take this little noise out and just do this, like that. Okay. So this 3 minute is going to close down here. Now we'll see what this bar does. Okay, and this is on the 3. So if we look at the 1, see the H pattern off of the 3? You can see it a little bit better here. See, but now this candle, so right here, if we look at this, this is inside the 15 minute, which is the same as the 5 minute right now. So we're trading inside of it. Okay. So for us to take a long, we're going to need to push back up and go up to the 19,990s. And right now, it's not looking like it wants to go there. So if we're looking at this, let's take this thing back to the 3. And we draw a Fibonacci extension from here to here. So we're testing this. We've retraced almost to the 618. We've definitely retraced to the 50%. Could be targeting 875. So
Order submitted.
did I leave something on the short? Yeah, I actually left this thing going short. So I left the strategy on the both directions, I think. I didn't change it. So it took this thing short. So there was no long, there was a short. So it's going short. And like I said, based on the Fibonacci, this thing is going to try to target somewhere down here at 19,874 and 3/4. Yeah, I should have actually closed the trade out right here when the price was here, because it was trying to go below this big giant bar and it was unsuccessful. So now it's going to go back and try to take out the high here. So it's probably going to stop me out. This next push-up is probably going to get me out. Let's take a look at the 1 minute. Wow, this thing got within 1 tick of stopping me out. This thing's going to get stopped out, I think, because it couldn't make the lower. Well, we'll see. We'll see what this 1 minute does. Wow, look at that. 1 tick from getting stopped out. Yeah, this thing's probably still going to get stopped out just because of this bar formation here. This is an engulfing bar on the 1 minute, and it's trading up on top of it. So yeah, it's gonna take it out right here. There it goes. It's out. Okay. So yeah, I should have actually watched this thing a little bit better. That's my fault. When price got down here, I should have closed when it couldn't make this lower low here, and it was exhausting here. Should have closed it out. So that's on me not being focused. This whole morning has been kind of like, you know, I actually have a rule when I come into the office, if things are not like flowing and I'm like stressed out and rushing and all that, I just don't trade for the day. And I did not follow that rule and paid the price for it. So, but anyhow, so there you have it, guys. I'll keep working on testing some of this to see what's, you know, what the numbers look like. And now, of course, it's going to hit our target, right? So it stopped us out, and then it hit our target. But we don't expand our stop. So the stop was set there for a reason. We leave it. Like I said, the only mistake I made is I didn't take profit sooner here, where I should have done that, even though it did hit target. But we'll keep an eye on this real quick. We'll stay in here for a couple more minutes to watch the fib extension, see if it hits that, because when we drew that based on the 3, after we drew the H pattern, we drew the Fibonacci extension, remember? So we were anticipating, since we did retrace between the 50 and the 618, we're expecting price to go down to the 618 down here. And we are hitting a little bit of resistance here at the 900 level, which is the low of the overnight. This line right here. See, it just tapped it, and now we're basically trading right back up into the previous range, expanding the 15. This shaded area right here is the 15-minute opening range, which we have another 4 minutes before that closes and becomes, you know, our range. So we're going to see if it's going to get expanded over the next 4 minutes. If it does, then there's a good possibility that this target's going to get hit down here on the Fibonacci, and then we basically put another fib pattern in, or we look for another one. So if you were trading the Fibonacci, you would have had an order placed here, between here and here, which is 986 and 997, somewhere in that range. And you put your stop up here, which is at 20,035, and then your target is 875. So it's a 2-to-1 risk reward, basically, close to it. That's why when I trade Fibonacci, if it doesn't retrace at least 50%, I will not take it as a standalone trade. All right, let's see if this push down here will take it. Got another just under 2 minutes till the 15-minute bar closes, and it'll give us our actual 15-minute opening range, and then we'll end the stream there. So based on this 1 minute, we'll see what happens. We've got this, and we're trading inside this engulfing here. So, and it's struggling to break the low. So this thing may be exhausting here, and again, this is the overnight low. It's kind of hovering here, so this may, it's going to trace back up and go in somewhere up into this area here, like the 950s. If it doesn't, break below here. So if we close above like 936 here in the next 40 seconds on this 1 minute bar, then we're probably looking to get back up into the 950s, 960s, trying to take out this high right here at 965. Okay, and there's the new 15. So, so now this is our established range. We're trading inside the 50% part of it. So, anyhow, keep an eye on this. This is still a valid target down here. Until this high gets broken, this target's still in play. So, all right, guys, thanks for joining me. Sorry about the little frazzled stream this morning. Good job on those that took the 9 o'clock trade. I missed it. And I'll keep working on the 935 and seeing if we can find something else, because right now it's not working. So, okay, guys, enjoy the rest of your trading day. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you back here again tomorrow. And for those of you trading the London, I will try to make it up and stay either awake or wake up for it. So, okay, guys, thanks again, and we will see you guys all later. Bye now.